Welcome to the Sopunk TV show. I'm your host Kronos Heartshiner. My mission is to help you love yourself so you can realize how magical life can be once you have the courage to do so. And in this episode I have the pleasure to be with my beautiful friend Gabi. I showed you that video yesterday where I let myself being possessed by a future me. And there is a lot of magical tradition which work with the magical double. Carlos Castaneda as well, he received a training from Don Juan, his benefactor, his teacher, from the conscious side. And he received as well an occult training from his double, from his shadow side. And he wasn't aware of that. After he left his teacher, it's what he slowly remembered about his teaching from this other side.
If I put this through the perspective of Carl Gustav Jung and the shadow, for example, the shadow is something that's it's not integrated into the human psyche. So it's kind of scary to experience.
Oh yeah.
But then the magical self, how do you experience it? Does it have also this dark side, this scary side?
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's fucking scary sometimes. Like you get yourself, if you really let yourself being possessed by this magical self, it is really scary. It is animalistic, it is raw, I feel my face making some weird shape and I hear myself screaming in languages that doesn't exist, and it is scary. There is a part of us, which is our inner child, which is much closer to pure spontaneity, and it's so spontaneous and so free, it seems mad and insane for the civilized mind. And when we get in touch with that youthful, pure, joyful, crazy energy, and we let it flow through us, we think that we're losing our mind. And I think this is a source of power. Because the more we can relax in that fear and say, I'm going to be fine, I'm in control of my mind, and I can allow myself to explore those subpersonalities, this shadow, exactly.
So you rather say that this shadow, this magical self, the double, it's still in the mind?
Everything is in the mind for me.
Okay,
like you live in your mind. You live in your mind anyway, because anything, any input, any sensory input is interpreted by your brain. You can't live outside your mind. I call myself Kronos Heartshiner. It's definitely not the name that I've been given at birth. But Kronos is for me my magical name. Is the one that I see in a potential future where I have all the magical power on earth and I'm fully realized as a living god. This is Kronos. And what I do is I don't even have to have a clear vision of that. I just play with the concept and let the concept come to me. And I let it flow through my body to express who are you, Kronos. And then I create those trance states through breathing, through mastered, controlled intensity. I let that personality flow. Also, I think that this is why possession teaches you. When you let yourself being possessed by a demon, an angel, a spirit, whatever you work with, first you understand that you're safe. You understand that you're safe and you will always come back to yourself. So you get used to that. And then you realize that who is the real you, is the observer behind. Whatever is the personality flowing through you, can't define you anymore. The beautiful teachings for me through the state of trance with spirit guides is that I first expand my perception and the way this body can receive energies, and then slowly I think they show me it's time for you to incarnate yourself. It's time for you to be possessed by yourself. And this is why I got this idea of Kronos coming from the future and okay, it starts for a magical coming out. Check this video about Aina, my goddess, where I explain how the possession of a feminine energy for me as a straight male was very expanding. It's very expanding for your mind to say, I can experience so much more actually.
Yeah, so the best benefit you can name now is exactly the identification of the self.
Beautiful. The identification, because you understand that the ego or whatever, the personality you think you define yourself with, this social construct that you think you are, we all more often identify way too much with it. When you play different personalities, you allow yourself to experience and heal so much. Because you go outside, you have also another perspective. It really expands your intelligent and emotional quotient. It's extremely healing because you move so much inside of you. You explore the mysteries that you are, because you discover parts you never know.
And do you feel confident enough to show these parts, these trance states with other people?
It's even more intimate for me to show that than to show myself having sex, for example. But at the same time, if that can inspire people to feel safe, to play more with magic and to expand their mind and know that they're safe and say, well, okay, that guy showed me how I can go nuts and be safe and feel better. Oh, why not? Why shouldn't I try? Because this is nothing that society wants you to play with. So no, I want to inspire you to get more in tune with your double, your magical double.
But then it's just like ecstatic dance. Ecstatic dance, it can bring value in other spheres of life as well. So, like saying to yourself, I'm having a break, and in this break, I'm just like letting go of my body to the stuff and to the magic.
Yes. This possession. It is an ecstatic experience, definitely. When I'm experiencing the state of possession or whatever we call ecstatic moment, I do feel my need for my desire for control coming by in waves. I received the teaching that the more I just let go to dive deeply into the experience, and the more I will benefit from it. And yet, I have this voice like, okay, how can I benefit from it then? And they say, but why do you do that? You want to control, man. Let go. Say, okay, I let go. And then the experience is great. Then, okay, am I letting go right? Am I letting go as I should? But shut up, let it go. But it comes by waves. It's very funny. So it's also interesting to be gentle with yourself and say, yeah, I don't have, like, if a real act of letting go is relaxing. It shouldn't be stressful for your mind. Yeah. The huge value of those trance states is actually those are acts of non-doing, non-action, because you're acting without expecting any kind of result. This is the playful state of the inner child. So you just do stuff for stuff. It's like I just start to channel a song out of nowhere and start to sing, and I'm not even recording it, or I'm not even trying to do something with that. I could, but it's not always the point. The point is just the experience by itself. Being here and singing and just laughing. I've been laughing every day since 2 weeks also, for no reason. It's part of my morning routine. No, you laugh. In this YouTube channel, this is my mission to show you so many different tools and tips and perspective insights in order for you to learn how to literally love yourself. Define what is the self and how to love it, how to take care of that. So you can get more in tune with this magical double which is waiting to hatch inside of your heart. It's expanding, breaking your shell, breaking your heart, and understand how beautiful life is. That's my mission for you, my friend. So if you have any question, any comments, anything you want me to clarify, anything really, you drop a comment. This is also the best way to support the Soulpunk TV show, because it helps the YouTube algorithm to say this video is good. So dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and also I offer one-on-one sessions for people who wants to learn how to communicate with their emotions. It's very different from anything you have ever heard before, I'm pretty sure. That's definitely what people tell me when they try with me. And that's it. Contact me, and I hope that those little insights really help you. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a beautiful day or night. Putain.